Alright, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Dave with Beginner for B Series. Last video when we were doing some chipping, the outdoor work, we had pulled a bunch of saplings that were built into this, I don't know, this used to be a nice pretty stone wall, and from previous owners, I guess, and just some differing things, and maybe taking some rocks, it got grown in. It hasn't been taken care of. It's going to take a lot of work to really make it look like a very nice stone wall, but it's more about the age and character of it at this point. But down here, it seemed like, you know, there's a humongous boulder over there, and that's obviously not going anywhere. But that is sort of the start of the stone wall. I'm not sure how all these other rocks got where they are, but some of them are huge. Anyway, my goal, if I can even do it, is going to be and try to get this one right here. That's going to be pretty heavy and big, and the two next to it, it's almost like an iceberg. This one, you don't know what's underneath. But I'm going to grab the grapple, try to come in here and grab these rocks, and at least for now set them back over where the actual stone wall should be, where it's more like soil has just built up, and at least get some of these out of here. These just look like they got, I don't know if there was a project going on before we owned the place, but they're just out of place. They just got set down here. So let's grab the B2650, the grapple. I'm confident that I think we can at least get this one on the corner with the grapple. This one looks pretty heavy. I'm not sure what we'll do with it, and I don't know what we're going to be faced with when we try to pull this one out of the ground. Anyway, let's get at it. Okay, I think the key here maybe be to try to get this middle one at least away from the other two. And this is the one I think is going to be the most challenging, but that way I can keep it centered so my loader arms aren't twisted. Pretty big. Tight fit. So the one thing I get worried about here is I don't like to extend my cylinders way out and then drag heavy things. I've just seen some videos where that's never ended well. You get a busted cylinder, leaking cylinder, and I've just never had a problem with that. So I don't like extending those cylinders out and then doing rough work or dragging work. Just this is a little bit odd shaped, and to get it where I need to get so I can grab it, it's going to require me to do a little bit of that work. And it's a holiday weekend, and I just don't feel like I got a lot of stuff I want to get done. So I definitely don't want to break my tractor. But yeah, this thing's a monster. I knew it would be. There's definitely no grabbing it. Might be in a position now where I can, if this thing could even lift this, that's a big if. At least I think I'm in a position now where I have the best chance to do so. Getting more engine power is going to do anything with that. It's actually not too bad. I think I want to shove that over a little bit. So I could not lift that just on its own. That was lifting, curling, and pushing. So that is a heavy rock. I think that looks pretty good right there. Obviously we can grab some smaller stones at some point. This one's another rather large one. Just don't know what's going to be underneath it. I can't, this is as high as I can lift it. Wow, okay. Yeah, like icebergs. I gotta really watch out for the craters that these things came in. Here is yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad either. I don't know if you'll see it from the upper camera, but there's some holes in there. Just trying to flatten my surface down a little bit. This is a wet part of the lawn. I think there's ledge under here. Maximize power. I'm just gonna tilt forward as much as I can, then grab onto this because I can't lift it just straight up. So the curl function, if you don't know, is called your breakout force, and that's where you actually have more power. So if I can get in the right angle, grab it, and then curl it, I might stand a chance of getting this thing out of here. So I'm going to try to curl. See if I can rock it back and forth, loosen it. Alright, now we're going to curl it. That thing's a bugger. Alright. Loosen it. I don't know that I've moved that thing at all. Okay. I was in two-wheel drive. Let me see if four-wheel will allow me to break this thing a little bit. Take a peek at what we're looking at here. like I was saying, this is going to be way too big for the tractor, that's for sure. Oh, I've already sunken in. Kind of not even sure what I want to do with this now. Okay, at this point I have lost the ground camera there. For some reason it kicked off. But the rock was positioned just enough that I tried to grab it again, and amazingly it actually grabbed it. I figured I was just dragging it out of the position it was in, but I actually was able to lift it enough that I could turn this ever so slightly, and I figured I was just dragging on the ground, but at that point I just wanted to get that boulder out of there. So if you notice, I'm kind of doing like a 100,000 point turn. That's because there's so much weight on the front end of that tractor that I didn't want to force the steering. So I come out to kind of look to, even to my own amazement, see that this rock is actually pretty much off the ground. I can't lift it any higher, but also this is when I'm going to notice that the camera had stopped recording, and I wasn't too happy. You'll see me kind of tapping away and wondering what's going on. Yeah, I'm not too happy right now. I'm thinking I lost the video. Because at this point, this is the first time I've checked that camera. But it was just that little bit of a clip. We do get back in action here. I am going to be so upset if I lost that video. For some reason, I think this thing shut off. Well, if we did lose the video, I hope that camera up there was working. Anyway, you just won't hear what I had to say. Moved some of these rocks. I think you definitely did catch that. Down in here was that huge rock. Now, it's grabbed it. I don't know how. That's freaking amazing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I can't lift it any higher than that. I've literally got it just enough that it's scraping across the top of the grass. But I can't lift that. I can't lift it any higher than it is. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. Conundrum. Well, in the meantime, gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Bear with me. It, guys. screw it up, guys. So as I keep curling this, oh no. Son of a gun. It's okay. Alright, looks like my battery's been dying, so looks like we're missing a bunch of the footage I want you guys to have. But anyway, if it stays on here long enough before I lose you, thanks for sticking around. This was an amazing project. I cannot believe how much that tractor just lifted and moved. Freaking amazing. The Grapple, you know, haven't used the Woodland Mills yet enough to say that that's my favorite attachment. That Grapple is still the one so far. Beside the snowblower, I mean, that one saves me. But anyway, for the summer projects, Grapple. Guys, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate all your support. If you like the content, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, share. Hey, we're getting close to that 1,000. We're above 900 now. I'd really appreciate your support. Take care, everybody, and hope you have a good week.